We're going to jump into now week 5, building your dream team. Before we do that, I want to pass around here another email I have for you guys. Because finding motivated sellers is important, but also finding a good deal is just as important. So if you can take one and pass it along.
There's lots of good deals out there, but can they be bought and can they be rented? Especially in Phoenix. There's so many places that are just vacant.
We're going to get to analyzing deals, okay? But here's a deal. This is in Phoenix. I got this today. I want to talk about this deal a little bit. And then you tell me if this answers your question.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this property is occupied 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo next to the community pool. It's occupied. And they're paying $727 a month. And the lease, the tenant is under lease until February 2010. Okay? So that lease to me, depending on where it is, seems a little bit high, so I would discount the rent because chances are that well, it's a Section 8 tenant, so it's government assisted, so it's most likely that the rent would stay the same. But I would still reduce the rent because it's most likely the rent is too high.
They're locked into a lease.
Now, I don't know that for sure. This is research that you have to do. And this is why I'm talking about this, because you need your dream team to help you with this type of information. You see here it says the retail price is $45,000. I don't know if that's the real price. The wholesale price is $29,900. I don't know if that's a good wholesale price.
I don't know the difference of retail and wholesale.
Don't ask me that question because I'm going to tell you to go back and look at your notes from last week because we already covered that. What are the 4 profit centers?
One is wholesale.
And the other one is retailing. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
So if you're buying it at wholesale for $29 and the retail value is $45, you should be able to flip this house and make the difference.
So 38.
You sell it for $40,000 and you made yourself a quick $10,100.
So for these kind of properties, are they asking these all cash money from you?
The reason why we're talking about this deal right now is because you need to answer a bunch of questions very quickly. And you need your dream team to help you with that. Because sometimes you get a seller like this, and you might want to grind him to the ground when there's no need to grind him to the ground. Because I can tell you, I did the numbers on this, and this gives you I think it was a 16% cash-on-cash return, unleveraged. So remember you were looking for a 20% return? Well, how's a 16% return on a $30,000 investment?
That's pretty good. Awesome.
Unleveraged. You know what that means? If you paid cash for it, like if you went and you bought stocks or unleveraged, this is unleveraged. If you were able to get a mortgage, if you were able to buy this with a line of credit, and you paid, say, $25,000 with a line of credit and $5,000 out of your pocket, your return would be over 110% a year. Where are you going to get 100? You were asking for 20% a year. This is 110% a year. So, how much more do you want to negotiate with this guy?
Don't lose the deal.
So negotiating is great, but you also need to look at the numbers. And there's a lot of questions that you need to answer here. Okay, so we're going to build our dream team, and as we're building our dream team, I'll tell you what your dream team will answer on this sheet, and you'll write it down. So what we're going to cover today is we're going to cover realtors. real estate agents, real estate brokers, home inspectors, appraisers, mortgage brokers, title companies, escrow agents in the US, lawyers, and notary publics in Canada. This is part one. Okay? Act as if it were impossible to fail.